Okay, I'm Murai. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a magazine designer, so print's always been the whole thing, and comic books have always been the big interest in my life. So Velocity came about with the idea of, we wanted to do a comic book, but we wanted it to do it bigger than we'd done it here, and we wanted it to be something different and unique, and that's where the South African-Australian collaboration came about.
The characters that I used in the Velocity were two furry alien creatures who quite large, and they drive around. I pulled off the whole project completely by myself. I had a writer who jumped in at the last moment and helped me. But the character design, the colouring, the pencil work, the inks, everything was done completely. And that's, for me, was a dream to complete, you know. I wanted to do something on my own without having layers of people.
I did the last story called Darker Forces. So it's a very grim story. It was just kind of, you know, the kid really gets it in a bad way. I just don't think people are into reading for that matter. I mean, comics especially more so, because it's seen as kind of it's seen as kid stuff. It's not really taken seriously as an art.
With online media, you basically expose yourself to a wider range of people, and you expose yourself to other artists and creators, famous artists and creators. So you can actually have a conversation with them, and before you couldn't never do that kind of thing. But now you can talk to somebody who's creating for DC and actually get some tips from them or inspiration from them, and actually you kind of get a look into their lives as to how they work, and that they're actually just normal people like the rest of us, and they have the same problems that we have, and that kind of don't feel as isolated as you used to.
Velocity, I did the story lead. I wrote it and did all the art for it, basically the whole process. Get involved just because I guess you get to know people working professionally, and when projects like these come in, it's nice.
I definitely think Velocity is a step in the right direction. There are so many artists who are passionate about what they do. They're doing these things in their bedrooms, after hours, they work day jobs, but they're still churning out things, and Velocity, I think, is a good platform to give these artists exposure and stuff. And then the more other people see local oaks doing what they love doing, it encourages them, and then it creates a little snowball effect, and it might go on from there.
Yeah.